I was interested in the various things that we're talking about, generally women's health, gynecological issues, and all sorts that most women suffer from. So I've had a history of fibroids, and I was told there were so many and they couldn't be removed for one reason or the other. So when I contacted, there was a link for the hospital, so when I put my details in, I was immediately contacted by Shinai, who was very helpful. What I found really helpful about her is it didn't matter what time of the day you needed to talk, she was readily available. And they're very transparent about their systems. There's no hidden information, so you're given exactly the information that you need. So the other thing that attracted me to the hospital as well is when I decided to come over for the first visit. So when I came over for the visit, of course, the doctor met Dr. Mono. He had to do a scan, and with the scan we realized that I had loads of fibroids, and they were sort of everywhere. The endometrium couldn't be seen clearly. So initially receiving that news, I was very terrified, as you would be, because then that meant that you'd have to have surgery. So when he mentioned that he could do the surgery and the prices were reasonable compared to what I would have paid in the United Kingdom and the follow-up care, I decided to go for it, of course, after contacting my husband and liaising with him, plus other medical members that I know. Well, I didn't go into it lightly, but I weighed the pros and cons. I'm a registered nurse by background, so I knew exactly what it all entails. So with all that on board, I was able to decide to have surgery the following day. So I was in the hospital by about 5:45 a.m. By 6 o'clock, Dr. Mona was already there. What I liked about Dr. Mona as well, as I said, I'm a nurse and I work with so many people, doctors, nurses, and you name it. And we are professionals, but it's not easy to be a patient, because most times you find that doctors will not listen to you. We use a lot of words like you're empathic, you empathize with patients, but not all of us practice that. So what I liked about Dr. Mona is not only a doctor, but he's also a human being that reasons and looks at people's needs and finds a way of sorting out the problem it was. So he was very understanding. He took me through the processes, he put me at peace. I was so relaxed. So had the surgery, and after the surgery, of course, Shinai, who's the international coordinator, was right there waiting the whole process. So she was there when I recovered, and the aftercare was excellent. I can't fault them. The pain relief was on time, and they tried very hard, though I don't speak any Turkish, but they made sure we understood each other all the time. So I would recommend, for their expertise, their tailored care. They actually tailor the needs, they tailor the care they're given to your needs. It's not like a general overview of treatment that you need this, you need that, but they'll sit down with you, go through the processes. Their prices are very reasonable, they're all very friendly, very professional. Like I said, I've managed to experience the other side, because I'm a nurse, but this time around I was a patient, so I was treated the way I would want to be treated. And with this kind of care, that's what you need, because when you're a patient, despite the knowledge you have, you're always very vulnerable. So anyone looking for gynecological issues to be sorted, expanding your family, this is the best. Thank you.